As we all know, Aladdin rubbed the lamp and magically a genie emerged. But maybe there was also some magic in what remained behind in the lamp. That was olive oil. At least that is the conclusion of a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association with the captivating title, Consumption of Olive Oil and Diet Quality and Risk of Dementia-Related Death. The study examined dietary questionnaires that had been periodically filled out over 28 years by some 92,000 health professionals and found that participants who consumed at least a spoonful of olive oil a day had a 28% lower risk of dementia-related death. Studies such as this have holes big enough to drive a truck through. There is the usual criticism that an association cannot prove cause and effect. Why? Because people who favor olive oil may lead a healthier lifestyle in other ways. A detailed look at the results actually reveals that it was substituting olive oil for margarine or mayonnaise that was linked with a reduced risk of mortality from dementia. That's pretty specific. There was no data about using olive oil in cooking or as a dip instead of butter. There's certainly no data to support the addition of a spoonful of olive oil to the diet every day. Then there is the issue of reporting reduced risk in terms of percentages. A large percent of a small number still leaves you with a small number. A more realistic way to report the result is that for every 92 people who replace margarine or mayonnaise with a spoonful of olive oil, there will be one fewer dementia-related death. Not so impressive. Furthermore, during the period when the surveys were taken, hydrogenated vegetable oils were commonly used in margarine and mayonnaise, so the benefit seen by substituting olive oil for these may be due not to the olive oil, but to the elimination of the notorious trans fats that are formed during hydrogenation. One other point. The survey did not ask about the type of olive oil consumed, which may be of importance because of chemical differences between extra virgin and other varieties of olive oil. There's archaeological evidence that as early as 6000 BCE, olives were pressed to produce oil in the Middle East by grinding with millstones into a paste that was spread on fiber discs, which were then stacked and pressed to express oil and water. That's essentially the process used today, except that instead of using gravity to separate the oil and water, a centrifuge is used. Resulting oil is known as virgin oil. Since there are hundreds of varieties of olives that can be picked at different degrees of ripeness, there are numerous virgin olive oils. The highest quality is extra virgin olive oil that has superior taste due to its low acidity. In this case, acidity does not refer to pH, but to the presence of free fatty acids. Fats are composed of a backbone of glycerol to which 3 fatty acids are attached. When these triglycerides break down, fatty acids are released and they can impart an undesirable taste if they're present to an extent more than 0.8%. Extra virgin olive oil can be cloudy due to the presence of bits of olives. These contain enzymes that impair the oil stability and can lead to spoilage. Filtration through charcoal can remove these residues, but also results in loss of color and flavor. This filtrate can still be labeled as virgin, but not extra virgin olive oil. The process also removes some of the antioxidant polyphenols originally present in olives that may be responsible for some of the health benefits of olive oil. These benefits are mostly based on studies showing the benefits of an olive oil-rich Mediterranean diet, as well as on studies that indicate lowering of blood cholesterol when monounsaturated fats, as found in olive oil, are substituted for saturated fats in meat and butter. Although the attention the media has given to the association between olive oil consumption and reduced risk of dementia-related mortality exceeds that warranted by the data, there's enough evidence to suggest that extra virgin olive oil is the best oil to use in the kitchen. Unlike polyunsaturated fats, as in seed oils, olive oil is less likely to react with oxygen. This oxidative stability means reduced formation of fatty acid breakdown products, some of which are carcinogens. Olive oil is therefore fine for sautéing as well. Unfortunately, it must be mentioned that because of the publicity given to the benefits of olive oil, which are often exaggerated, demand has increased significantly. This has boosted the invasion of the market by fake products. Some extra virgin olive oil may be diluted with cheaper seed oil or with lower quality olive oil. This is not a health risk, but consumers should be getting the taste and oil stability they're paying for. Governments are clamping down on fakes, which has become easier because chemists have found ways to detect decomposition products that characterize lower quality olive oils and vegetable oils. Although it is scientifically perilous to overstate the benefit of any single food, I do use extra virgin olive oil to saute my onions when making my chicken paprikash. I also think restaurants that serve a small dish of olive oil into which bread can be dipped instead of being smeared with butter are up to date scientifically. I just hope they're not serving some fake olive oil. That for today is our cup of olive oil.